Hey guys, I got a new video for you today, and we are going to be looking at a new knife that I picked up while I was at Blade Show earlier this month. If you guys follow the channel, you know that I was up there for 2 out of the 3 days, and I actually did a recap video, so I'll leave a link to that video below if you guys are interested in checking it out. But among a lot of the really awesome things that I found and that I saw, it was this knife that you see here. So obviously, as you guys can tell, this is a small fixed blade. Now, I don't really use a lot of fixed blades because I kind of center more on the EDC stuff, and I prefer folders so I can clip them on my pocket. They're smaller in size and stuff like that, even though you can get some small fixed blades like this one. But this one just really caught my eye. Now, I walked up to the table, and there was quite a few of these on the table. They had a lot of different designs as far as the scales on the handle there, a lot of different colors and things like that. And it was a really awesome presentation. So I started talking to the people there at the table, started looking at some of the other designs, some of the different handle scales and stuff like that. And this one here really caught my eye. So this is from a company called Banzelcroft Customs. I'll leave a link to their site if you guys are interested in checking them out and stuff like that. And just, it was really cool stuff. And just the idea behind this particular knife. Now, this particular knife is called the M.E.K, and that actually stands for Modern Everyday Carry Kiridashi. Now, if you guys aren't familiar with Kiridashis, those are Japanese blades. They're kind of like utility blades. They're used, they've been used throughout the years, thousands of years, that's to say, by Japanese to do different things. And you will find some modern interpretation of those as the M.E.K is here. So this one actually comes with this little card here. And again, the name of the company is called Banzelcroft Customs. And this is actually their certificate of authenticity. So again, the product is the M.E.K. And the materials on this is actually a denim cross-cut micarta with brass liners. Now, this one I did pay $45 for. Unfortunately, as with a lot of the deals at Blade Show, this is probably a show special. If you guys check out the sites, it's going to be a little bit different as far as the pricing goes, but I think it's definitely worth the price depending on what model you get and stuff like that. And then in the back, you just have the signature and the date. So again, fairly recent date there, which was the date of Blade Show. I think it was one of those dates, yeah. And then just their website at the bottom there, Banzelcroft. And I hope I'm saying that right, Banzelcroftcustoms.com. So the knife also comes with a little tool here that's going to allow you to remove the scales if you wanted to do that. But enough about all that stuff. Let's go ahead and take a look at the knife itself. Now, again, this is a small little fixed blade, and I really dig how original a lot of the designs and just from the knife to the actual sheath and everything is. So starting with the sheath here, it's a nice black leather sheath. You do have some spacings on the little holes here, and the website says that it's spaced exactly 1 inch apart to be able to accommodate clips and stuff like that if you wanted to do so. But they have this really ingenious way using this little paracord string here and the little tab here to open it up to kind of keep the blade inside of the sheath, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and remove it. You just slide it out, and then you remove it from the sheath. And one thing to mention is this is available in either a black sheath or a like a regular tan leather sheath. So I chose the black one here. So as you remove it, you kind of are presented with what this blade is all about. So again, this is the M.E.K, Modern Everyday Carry Kiridashi. And in order to interpret that, what they've actually done is they've allowed you to attach just a standard utility knife blade to this handle here. So that is really cool because, as you guys know, standard utility blades are very sharp. Yes, after a while they do chip or dull or stuff like that, but they are very sharp right out of the box, and they're very inexpensive. I mean, you can pretty much pick up a pack of 5, 10, 15, up to 50, very inexpensive, and they're available in pretty much any hardware store. You can go into any of the big box stores or into local hardware stores, and you'll be able to find the replacement blades for this. Now the little Allen wrench here is actually used not only to remove the scales, but also to remove the blade from the handle here. Now speaking of the handle, this is a titanium handle, so again that's going to cut down on the weight, which is really nice because again you don't want like a really heavy smaller knife like this. So it's very easy to carry, very easy to handle in the hand. As you guys can see, you have it just kind of extends this way, so that allows you to support the blade inside right at the top here, and then these other two screws actually hold the bottom there, so you have your working end there. And what's really cool is that with these utility blades, you actually have two sides. So you have the one that's over here, two ends, I should say. And then if you need to, you can unscrew it, flip it around, and use it, and you have a nice sharp edge as well. Now again, this one is the denim crosscut micarta, and I really dig the way that looks. So again, it's you have the pattern kind of going this way, so it's kind of like a really dark blue, kind of grayish color. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. And then you have those brass liners. I think that combination looks really nice. It's also a stone wash, so it's not going to be shiny or anything like that. So it looks really nice in the hand, and it just looks really nice overall. Fits really great in the hand. I get almost a 4-finger purchase there. But again, for the majority of the time, you know, you might be kind of putting your finger up here if you're going to be cutting things or slicing things, packages, boxes, things like that. This is where this is going to shine, and it's basically what you would use a safety razor or a utility razor for pretty much anything, or a utility knife. That's what you're going to be using it for. So as far as an everyday carry knife, I would probably say if you're doing a lot of you know, package opening, box processing, things like that, then this is going to work great. If you're looking for something that a regular EDC blade would do, maybe a little heavier task or something like that, obviously this is a very thin blade, so you know, it might not be able to be used that good for that, so just keep that in mind. They also have a really sizable lanyard hole in the back there, so if you wanted to attach you know, like a little lanyard on there, maybe give you that extra little purchase that you might want, you can go ahead and do that. Now what's really cool about this knife also is that if you were to have to fly with this, all you have to do is remove the blade and just kind of take the handle on the plane with you. Again, it's just a handle. There's no sharp edge, no blade or anything like that to it once you remove that. And then whenever you get to where you're going, just, you know, go to a local hardware store, pick you up a blade, and then just pop it on the handle, and there you go. You have your little blade ready to go for you. So it slides right into the sheath this way, and then you just bring the paracord around and then just close it back, and it secures it in there, and it doesn't move whatsoever, which is really nice. Because again, it's a really sharp blade. You don't want it to come out accidentally or anything like that. Now what I've been doing is actually been just kind of dropping this into either my front pocket or into my back pocket. And if I do need to use it, I can go ahead and pull it out and use it. Now this is obviously going to work, like I already mentioned, great if you're processing boxes, opening up mail, things like that, and you don't want to maybe dull up the blade on your primary EDC knife, or if you're going to be doing things that it might break or something like that, or chip, because again, these are so inexpensive that you can buy a huge box of them and then just switch them out whenever you need them. So I just wanted to show you guys that this knife, because I thought this was one of the cooler things I came across while I was at Blade Show. And I think for the most part, they have so many options on their sites. And again, I'm going to leave a link below so you guys can check it out, because I think that you guys are definitely going to appreciate it. They have a lot of different materials as far as the scales go. You can get them without scales. There's a little cavity inside if you wanted to stash like some cash or something small or something like that. So if you want to remove the scales and do that, you can do that. Paracord wrap them and stuff like that. But they also have other EDC tools, so I would definitely recommend you check them out if you like this this type of style of knife. So there it is. That is the M.E.K Modern Everyday Carry Kiridashi by Banzelcroft Customs. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thanks.